Okay, and I'm back. Let's see if it works this time. All right, let's see. Testing, testing. All right, I'm here. So, this is the love of yours from the past that you may have loved, and you may have thought they loved you, but their version of love is very different than yours because this person had a choice in the past, an option that someone presented them with where they could live out like their wildest fantasy and they could possibly get a better looking partner than you and be rich and have a lot of money, but they would have to sacrifice you. So whatever this person thinks is love, clearly is not, because there's no way in the world you can truly love a person and be willing to sacrifice them so that they'll die and they can benefit off your death. That's not love at all. Uh, this person clearly doesn't know what love is, but they're wondering if you will forgive them or not because they've been keeping tabs on you and keeping an eye on you. This is someone that became a part of some group, and in the background, they've been throwing spell work at you and doing death spells. Because again, they thought that they could get wealthy. And if they got wealthy, who needs love? I'll be able to have superficial relationships with women half your age that look 10 times better than you and money. If I could get all that, why would I want love? This could have been years ago. Right now, this person's watching you because their money is funny. They're keeping tabs on you because the woman that they ended up, I guess, being with was closed off to them emotionally. At the time, they thought that they were going to become wealthy off of sacrificing you. This could have been years ago. Uh, they had a partner, a woman that was waiting to see if they were going to get the money they said they were going to get from sacrificing you. So, whatever relationship they were in, it was contingent upon their ability to sacrifice you and become wealthy. So, they were in a relationship with someone that was actually waiting to see if this person actually got the money from sacrificing you so that they could benefit. But when everything ended and they realized that you're a person of very high honor, uh, and one of the people that's a part of this group that was supposed to get good results in doing spell work on you to kill you, when they failed, this main person is getting ready to go to prison, and you're a person of high honor, and that's the reason why that they can't sacrifice you. And now that they have confirmation they can't sacrifice you because you're of high honor, and this is not a sacrifice that just happened in the past few months. They've been trying to kill you for years. This could be the past 3 to 5 or even 7 years. Okay. I'm not sure how far back, but this person for years uh, in the past that I guess you broke up with, um, they've been trying to sacrifice you doing death spells and working with a group of women that are all into this type of work. This person, I'm picking up on several different energies. There's somebody else here that also feels like they were misinformed about you. This is another energy I'm picking up on. They feel like their friend lied to them about you and deceive them. And this is someone that feels like they would not have treated you as such. Somebody feels like, had they known that you were a person of high honor, somebody feels like, had they known that you were a person of high honor, uh, they would not have treated you as such when they were connected to you for somebody. Uh, but here's my thing. you're human with a soul. All of us are high honor to a certain extent. We're all here for the same journey. Okay. Why wouldn't you treat your common man or woman with respect? What is it to treat another human being with empathy and compassion? What is it to just be respectful for another person's life? High honor. You had to find out this person, whoever you are, that you're a person of high honor spiritually. Why? Because you had to find that out by trying to kill them and being unable to kill them. How about respect for life? And how about respect for someone's life and their journey, and what they came here to do, and leaving people alone? Why is it this person needed to wait to find out that you were somebody? I guess on a superficial level, on the 3D, with the Matrix and the titles in society that people ascribe to people. Oh, she ain't nobody. She don't have no official title. She's not connected to nobody important. She's a nobody. It's given that type of energy. Somebody felt like you wasn't a nobody. You understand? Somebody felt like you literally was a nobody when they were dating you or in a relationship with you. Okay? Maybe you were very sweet, quiet, and humble, and maybe you just wanted to live a normal, respectful life and just live a well-balanced, be happy. You understand? But whatever the case may be, this person didn't think you had any value because the value they give or ascribe to people is based on the opinions of other humans that wipe their asshole from north to south, just like them. That those of us that are woke, we don't care about. We think, you're stupid. You a human being. You a human. Last time I checked, you boo boo just like I do. I don't care what your title or position is. Do you boo boo? Do you do boo boo? If you do boo boo and got to wipe yourself from north to south, then you're human like everybody else. Okay. So one person that does not make you give you any special status because because a human assigned you a title. Okay, that don't mean nothing to me. I see everybody the same, and I would give a janitor or someone cleaning a toilet bowl the same level of respect that I would give the owner of a corporation. Both of you are human beings. Both of you are here souls. I respect for a journey. I respect human life. There's no reason to issue any disrespect out based on a person's money, job, career, or anything. You don't know anything about what role somebody came here to play in this lifetime and why, and what their journey is, and who they needed to cross paths with on what level. So you have universal love for everybody, and you show the same respect to everybody as long as they're not disrespecting and hurting you. Why wouldn't you be respectful to everybody and show everyone the same level of respect? Okay. So nonetheless, whoever I'm picking up on, they've been keeping an eye on you as of lately. Okay. Indecision. They wish that they had more control over their sexual energy. They wish they had done more shadow work and was less emotionally codependent. Meaning because they were in their ego, because they were emotionally codependent and wanted to be big up by everybody, because they have a lot of money and a young girl that looks like a trophy wife, and something you would have seen in a movie, whatever the guy fantasy is. Whatever the guy fantasy is, to have a red Corvette with the top down, blowing through his bald head, he's 65 years old and he got a 20-year-old girlfriend that's just in love with him, and plenty of money, and he's the envy of all his friends. Whatever the goofy fantasy is, It's something like that. This person wish they had more discipline. It's like they wish that they had more discipline to be grounded and realistic about life and not want to live a fantasy. Because right now, because they couldn't sacrifice you, the girl that they got has left them and gone away. And their money is down. And they feel now like they're trapped. And they're wondering, are you going to forgive them? Okay. Main female in the reverse, someone has left them. The deal that they received to sacrifice you came from a good gentleman in the reverse, whoever this older man right here is. Yeah, that's who gave them this deal to sacrifice you for wealth. Okay. And they were waiting and waiting and waiting, and it's sad news. It's never going to happen. And one of the main people that they were utilizing is going to prison, and you're a person of high honor. So basically, everything's over now. It's a negative. They're not going to be able to sacrifice you, and somebody wants to know, will you forgive them? Ciao. I'm going to tell you this about forgiveness. I'm going to say this. Yeah, I forgive them too, Diane Garrison. I have to. I absolutely have to, because when you don't forgive, you hold on to negative energy, and that keeps your vibration low. It don't mean to help nobody. It don't mean not to put anyone in jail if you get the information you need. It don't mean not to prosecute nobody. It don't mean let somebody contact you and explain themselves and gaslight. You know how narcissists like to explain their needs and how important their needs are and why they did something. You don't understand. I always wanted to live this lifestyle, and I always, since I was a kid, everything is about a narcissist. A narcissist will always explain why they had to do something to hurt you so that they could fulfill something that they needed and wanted. And they can always find a way to try to make you want to punch them in the motherfucking face for explaining how their needs were not being fulfilled, or they're unhappy because of some childhood thing they always had, and how they need empathy for not controlling themselves. Yeah, y'all know. You don't ever let a narcissist come apologize to you, because it's going to make you want to punch them in the fucking face. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. Never allow a narcissist to come and apologize to you, because all it's going to do is land you in jail, because you're going to want to punch them in their motherfucking face. Okay? Because because a narcissist won't just apologize. Narcissists want to really, really try to solicit empathy from you for the reason why they tried to get away with killing you or hurting or harming or stealing from you, so that they could fulfill some selfish need of theirs. And then they want you to have empathy for whatever their selfish need was that they wanted for themselves. They want you to have empathy for it. And the way they like try to explain it. You understand? The way they try to explain it. Narcissists. Don't ever allow a narcissist to try to apologize to you for anything, because they will twist that apology around to try to make you feel bad because they did something selfish for themselves. Okay. I can even give you like an example. I remember back in the day, this over 20 years ago, child, 25 years ago, damn it. Very long time ago. When I was very, 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 very young, I remember I was there was an altercation with me and my child's father. Okay. And I had his ass locked up and put in jail because he was the aggressor of the altercation. And by the time the police, we were not even living together. But we had to drop our daughter off back and forth between each other. And by the time the police got to my place and I gave them the report, he already had took his ass back on home, trying to hurry up and get away after he didn't pushed his way in my house and pulled all my phone cords out of the wall so I couldn't call the police and all this whole other mess, right? During one of our exchanges with my daughter when she was younger. Child, by the time I sent the police over to where he was at, and they came and went to pick his ass up and put his ass in jail. One of his other children were at the home he was at the time. And 2 days later, when he posted out of jail and everything was calm and everything, whatever, this fool called me up to apologize because it was 100% his fault. The altercation that had taken place was all him, 100%. Okay. And this fool, this is the narc apology. Yeah, but you know what? You didn't have to get me locked up, this, that, and the other. You should have seen the look on my son's face when the police came to my home and put handcuffs on me and took me to jail. You should have seen the look on my son's face. I don't think he'll ever be able to recover from seeing his daddy get locked up. That's how a narcissist apologizes for consequences that they get as a result of something they do to you. You understand? This is the reason why you never allow a narcissist to apologize to you, because they have a reprobate mindset, and they don't know how to take accountability for any of their actions or anything they do. In other words, somebody could come to your house and punch you in your face and knock a newborn baby on the ground, and then go running back home real fast to try to avoid the police. And then when the police arrest them, you should have seen how traumatized my mama was when she saw the police take me away. But I forgive you for getting me locked up and making my family uncomfortable. I forgive you for this is narcissist. You understand? Don't you ever accept no apology from no narcissist. They don't know how to take any type of accountability, and whatever consequence they receive as a result of anything that they have done, they'll find a way to blame you for it and completely omit whatever it is they've done. Forgiveness you must do for yourself, because in your spiritual journey, in your spiritual path and growth, it involves raising your vibration in love higher and higher and higher. And it's very important because this is how you are spiritually protected from spell work and from anything. This is how you're financially protected, spiritually protected from sickness, disease, anything, emotionally, mentally, physically. Your protection comes from your high vibration. That high vibration of your aura, which is the electromagnetic field around your body. Now, when you hang on to negative energy, energy is neutral. It doesn't matter. Energy is neutral. Okay? When you hang on to negative energy, no matter who caused it, it don't matter who wrong and who right. When you hold on to negative energy, it lowers your vibration, which weakens your aura, which allows for you to become susceptible to spiritual attack and other things in your life. The only way to continue to raise your vibration and stay protected is to completely release all negative energy of any kind. It doesn't matter. And the only way you can release negative energy is by forgiving those that have wronged us. That's the only way. Love does always win, Empress Love. It absolutely does. So we have to forgive everybody, our enemies and everything. You have to forgive them so you can release negative energy and your protection will stay up. Okay, you can't hold on to negative energy. Now, especially what's that energy? It's like carrying extra weight. What is that energy doing in your aura? Is it helping you in any kind of way at all? Absolutely not. It's not doing absolutely nothing. War, what is it good for? Negative energy, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. It's just dead weight. So we have to focus our thoughts on positive things as much as possible, and not carry any extra energy. Has weight to it. You know, they've actually found a way to weigh energy. So in science, so energy does have weight to it. So make sure that you're not harboring resentment for anybody, even that's attacking you now. If you're in a position where you can't physically reach out and touch them or do something about it right then and there, just release. Keep on releasing. Transmute, release, transmute, release. Now, if one of them get close enough to you for you to grab and squeeze around the throat, you know, and put them out there misery, I mean, that's a different story. Because, I mean, it's an action that you can actually take to resolve your issue with that person right then and there, so that they don't bother you anymore. That's a little bit different. You understand? But if that person is not within your physical grasp, for you to bang out until the white meat show, so that, look, I already done told you, leave me alone. Now get the hell on. You know, if they're not somewhere where you can get close enough to them to put hands and feet on them, to tell them, look, I already done told you, stay out my energy, then holding on to negative energy is not going to help raise your vibration. You understand? So let's go ahead and jump into this read. So somebody wants to know if you will forgive them. And whoever you are, they've walked away from the shallow relationship that they thought they were going to have with someone, because they were going to be rich and live out some boyish fantasy. And they've been watching you and paying attention to you, and they just want forgiveness. Okay? For trying to sacrifice you once again. What are the messages, Holy Spirit? Oh my. What are the messages? Because they were sure you were going to die and they were going to get this money. The devil reverse. It's a missed opportunity. They're not getting this Ace of Pentacles. Absolutely not. Whoever you are, the expectation was not met. Whatever they were waiting and expecting to happen with that Three of Wands reverse, it didn't happen. You stood your ground and you protected your energy with this Ten of Pentacles. The problem is, you know how to stand your ground spiritually, and from them trying to sacrifice you with this Hangman energy. Yeah, the problem is this person didn't know that you knew how to protect yourself. It's not just that. They didn't know that you were this strong. You understand? They didn't know that you were this strong. Whoever this lover is, they threw you to the wolves, and you came back years later as the leader of the pack wearing a wolf fur coat. They wasn't expecting that. Tell me about this. What, Rick Ross got a wolf coat, fur coat, Chevalier? That's a wolf coat that Rick Ross got. I don't know about that. But somebody threw you to the wolves and your ass came back leading the pack with a wolf fur coat. That's all. Tell me about this masculine in this forgiveness, wanting forgiveness energy. Your light irritated their demons. Okay. So your light irritated your light irritated this masculine's demons. Okay. When you have light inside of you, you're always gonna irritate people's demons. They had evil intentions. Okay. Yep, they had evil intentions. Oh, the man's heart is so dark. The heart of man is just so dark. Clarify. This is someone that's very strong-willed and powerful, everlasting love, pure heart. This could be your energy or theirs. Good Lord. A bitter Betty. They're ashamed of themselves. They are strong and can think for themselves. No one can influence them. This is someone that, this could be your energy or theirs. This person is unhealed. They're still in their south node, struggling between their dark and light energy. They are weak-willed. Somebody is weak-willed when people love bomb them. So somebody is easily love bombed. Somebody enjoys when people love bomb them. Let me get some more energy on this. Somebody don't know how to use discernment when people are love bombing you that want something from you. It's like the energy going to the strip club, and getting love bombed by a stripper until your money runs out. It's giving that energy. Oh, man. Clarify pure heart and everlasting love. Clarify pure heart and everlasting love. The Queen of Pentacles reverse was not their complete wish fulfillment. So whoever they got with, they were not their wish fulfillment. And this person wanted someone everlasting love with a pure heart. Okay. So whoever this ex of yours is that tried to sacrifice you, I'm sorry, this is a bozo. This is another person that thinks that they can build a bear. They can build the perfect woman. Okay, what I want is someone that has a pure heart that gives me everlasting love, but they need to be half my age. Matter of fact, I need her to be 23 years old. How old are you, sir? I'm 45. But I want someone with a pure heart that's going to give me everlasting love, that's going to love bomb me and be there through thick and thin and really care about me and mean it. And this, that, and the other. And this is this fool, whoever this person is, this is someone that's detached from reality. This is someone that might surf on the waves of delusion. Okay. Because we have to be realistic and grounded about real life. Okay. A lot of us, if we could put a man together the way that we wanted to in Delulu land, we would probably go get Idris Elba, and then we would have him implanted with George Washington Carver's brain, Bill Gates' bank account, and he would be crazy about us. He would have the brains of George Washington Carver, the bank account of Bill Gates, and then it would be Idris Elba, but he'd be a one-woman man, and he'd be completely obsessed with you. Okay, if we're gonna play, and he'd be 30 years old. If you want to play the Delulu game here of putting together all the pieces and parts that you literally want, and he would have a pure heart and everlasting love. If y'all want to play the Delulu game, that some people that live in the realm of Delulu, play, then let's do it. Seriously. Okay? If we're going to play Delulu and we're going to put a man together, let's go ahead and get us, depending on what race you like, what color, whatever. We'll just get the brains of George Washington Carver, the intensity of, what's his name? The other one. Whatever. The talent of Stevie Wonder, the looks of Idris Elba, but 30 years old, the bank account of Bill Gates, the loyalty of Morris Chestnut, the intensity and loyalty of Morris Chestnut. If we're going to do it, right? I don't know what the hell some of these men be thinking. The reason not a lot of women do this is because in this respect, we're not on the waves of delusion and delulu. You can't put a man together like you're building a goddamn Mr. Potato Head exactly the way you. Like, okay, I need him to have that and pick out everything and put it into the machine and wait for him to pop out exactly the way I want. And all the, let me just type it in. So whoever this ex of yours is, they try to have everlasting love, and they believe that whoever it's like a very shallow bobblehead woman they were with, and they wanted her to have a pure heart, but she was not his wish fulfillment. She was a surface level, materialistic. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse is someone that's a financial curse or disaster. It's someone that's a liar. They're very deceitful. They're a thief. They lack integrity. They're very selfish. They're very superficial. They obsess overly about materialistic things. This is who he thought had a pure heart and everlasting love. Whoever that Queen of Pentacles reverse was. Okay? And now he's kicked this person out his energy completely, and ended things completely with this person. Child, because they was love bombing. They might have been love bombing this person. Okay, right. Child. People be swimming in delusion, child, just swimming in it. So they're ashamed, they're bitter, but they're very, this is someone very stubborn. This is someone very stubborn. And you're like irritated there, demon. Probably because you're realistic. This person was weak-willed for a fantasy, unhealed in their south node. So they just got they ended a relationship with somebody for good that was waiting for you to die, so that this person could live out this fantasy of theirs. So something is completely over with the person they were gonna live out this fantasy with once you died. Okay, what happened in the recent past? So I cannot. So weird. Like, are you living in the real world? What planet are you? What were you thinking in your head? Kind of fantasy? The moon? What happened in the recent past? The moon? Tell me what happened in the past that made this person make this decision about you. Tell me more about what happened in the past. Okay. The three, somebody could have gotten over or healed from something. Oh. Somebody could have healed. Here's the Queen of Pentacles again. She's showing up again. Okay. Somebody had gotten out of a mental imprisonment about whoever this shallow energy is. They might have spoke something out to this person, or they might have gotten some information that caused them to no longer be in a mental imprisonment about whoever this person was. The Nine of Swords in the reverse. Oh, wow. So somebody could have gotten some hidden information, something that this Queen of Pentacles reverse was keeping hidden from them. Tell me about that moon card. What's about something someone was trying to do to balance the situation? What was hidden? They got clarity about something somebody did. Tell me what happened in the past. What did this Queen of Pentacles reverse do in the past to try to balance the situation? Okay, something was a poor investment. It didn't turn out the way they thought it would. Somebody was waiting and expecting to do something to win at all costs. This is in the past, the Six of Cups. What's the Five of Swords? Oh, okay. So this is the stars. Someone could be an Aquarius. Okay. So this Queen of Pentacles reverse was working with an older gentleman, I think, or woman. They might be an Aquarius. Okay. The Three of Cups. They might have been a third party. They might have been someone's third party. What's the Three of Cups reverse? They might have severed a relationship they might have had with an Aquarius to win at all costs. They felt like in order to get what they want. This is what they needed to do. They separated their energy from somebody. What's the star? Clarify that star energy. Somebody couldn't get away with something. The spell work backfired. The spell work backfired because somebody couldn't see something. Somebody pulled, an offer was rejected. Somebody didn't get an offer from somebody because they were not their expectation. The star could also be talking about someone's anointing, or they might have some kind of skill or quality about them. Somebody could actually be have some kind of star quality. Somebody got some information. There it is. Okay. Somebody was trying to walk in your energy. Somebody was trying to walk in your energy. Walk this way. Somebody was trying to walk this way. Somebody was trying to, you might be some kind of star energy, anointed high priestess. You might be born with some kind of spiritual ability or something like that. You might be highly intuitive. Maybe you're a psychic. Okay. But this is what this is giving clarity about. Somebody found out that the secret was somebody was trying to convince this person that they were you, and that you were some kind of phony or something like that. This person didn't know about who or what you were when they were dating you. Yeah. Somebody didn't know who. That's why you came out as high honor. So this person didn't fully see. This is why you don't wait for nobody. This is how God tests us. This is how God tests our love and our integrity, by not telling you who people are. Now, I'm not talking about people that do things to hurt, harm you, and try to scam you. I'm just talking about in your everyday life. They say, be careful how you talk to people and how you treat them. You don't know when you might be entertaining an angel. Listen, you don't know who you be talking to. They could be in a homeless shelter on purpose. They could be a walking, living monk. You just don't know who you might be entertaining in any position, in any place in life. So just be respectful to other human beings when you run into them on the planet. So it's like this person felt like you were a nobody. So when they were made this offer to sacrifice you, they carried it out as such. You're a nobody. You don't have no ranking, no nothing. You're a nobody. So why not get paid off of you? And then they found out later on that you were actually somebody. But I think the lesson here is to treat everybody with respect, regardless of what you find out about whether they have a ranking or whatever. Just treat other human beings on the planet with respect, regardless. Somebody shouldn't have to come to you and tell you this person is spiritually ranked. You better be careful. You better be careful. You better not do nothing to him or her. Then why do they don't have a lot of money? Because they're not in the matrix. They don't care about this shit at all. They're on a spiritual journey in this life that is about detaching from the ego and anything connected to the ego, which is the matrix. So they don't need to identify with anything in this matrix. They are on a higher spiritual journey at this point in life. You sit up there and watch somebody and you'll respect them in East India that's living on a beach, meditating in a forest day and night, that don't have no money, that has a cup that might be accept donations because they live a spiritual lifestyle meditating. You sit up there and respect a Buddhist monk in Tibet. You won't say they're a broke ass that has dedicated their whole life into their own spiritual journey, that has stepped out the matrix. You won't sit up there and say that, oh, you just a broke bum. It's only when you come into environments that are run by capitalism in America or other European country or certain places that you'll be like, oh, you just broke, oh, you just homeless. But you go to Tibet or you'll go to East India and you'll respect those people that are on those spiritual journeys that you see that are homeless. You understand? You treat everybody with respect no matter what, especially if they're not disrespecting you. And in this case, this was someone you loved that you thought loved you. And they felt like you were a nobody and that they could just use you and toss you to the side and get an upgrade. Yeah, to live their best life. The Five of Swords. Yeah, never judge a book by its cover. You're right. And remember, this is a place where you get winters. So if a person is just like a Buddhist monk, or if they are just like one of those monks in India that are on the spiritual path, then most likely, if what that would look like in North America would be someone in the wintertime that has to still stay warm. So they might look like someone in a homeless shelter. It might look like somebody that is just a regular homeless person moving around and doing stuff because of the elements here. They don't get those winters in East India. I don't know about the weather in Tibet. Just be respectful in how you treat people, no matter where they're from, who they are. Tell me more about the situation right now. So they found out, here she comes again, the King of Pentacles reverse, the Queen of Pentacles reverse. So they ended a conflict because somebody tricked them. Somebody tricked them in the past. They were jealous of you, most likely. Somebody tricked them in the past. I have the Knight of Cups reverse. So a false person that somebody has sacrificed or kicked out of their energy. Okay. I have the Hierophant. Somebody didn't think right about something. This might be a spiritual or religious leader. Somebody that might be homeless or about to be homeless. The Nine of Pentacles reverse. This might be someone that's about to be homeless. Tell me more about this Knight of Cups reverse. Someone could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is a spiritual practitioner that is very burdened. Clarify the 10 of Wands. Why are they burdened? Because they've lost everything. And right now they are having to rebuild their whole life. Okay, they want me to get into this because of what they participated in doing to you. Death spell after death spell after death spell. Let me see who this person is. Hold on. I don't care if you're a person of high honor or not. I'm going to treat you with respect no matter what because you're a human being with a soul. Period. Clarify the 10 of Wands. Someone could have Leo in their chart. Somebody made an offer to somebody to abuse power. Someone made, and now that person can't recover. Okay, so somebody made somebody an offer to abuse power with you. This was their job. So somebody might have had you in some kind of gang stalking program where they would abuse power. This could be an abuse of power using technology to block you. Somebody was the Strength card in reverse can represent an abuse of power. This is someone you dated in the past that worked with other people to abuse power with you and to ultimately sacrifice you. See, this is why this had to be a gradual process. It couldn't be like a sacrifice that would be done overnight. They knew it was going to take a couple of years possibly to take you on out of here. I'm guessing they must have had like a time cap. Like they were going to do, I'm getting like they were going to do something in stages. Like the first stage would be to knock you down financially, little by little, so you don't notice it happening. You understand? Maybe to attack you through your work, your job, or something. Uh, the key was to do everything gradually, to slowly knock you off financially, maybe to see if they could catfish you, send someone to date you that could get close enough or inside your home so that they could kill you directly, whether through spell work or just gain access to you. This is a process over the years this person was involved in. Okay. It was like a slow burn on your life, and they were all waiting for you to die. So somebody didn't want to let go of something because they gave them access to abuse you and abuse authority with you. And this person, they really didn't want to let something go because it was like the opportunity of a lifetime for them to make money hurting people. They enjoyed it. So these are people that don't have any love. Again, love does not delight in evil. It rejoices in the truth. These are non-loving people. Okay. And it was a bad investment. The Seven of Pentacles reverse. It didn't turn out the way they thought it was going to turn out at all. Oh, God. All right. And what else? And now they're in their thoughts because a huge tower. So somebody that they work with is having a tower because they're about to be broke because you lived and you survived whatever they thought they were going to get rich doing. This is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my goddamn life, to try to become rich and come up off of sacrificing another person that's minding their business and to just start bullying somebody. People are, you know what? It's a parasite. It's a parasite. It's literally some kind of, somebody might have a dog or dogs. It's a parasite. That's what it is. It's some kind of parasite of the mind. You can call it a demon, an archon, whatever, but that's taken over humanity. It's taken over the mind and consciousness of people, some kind of parasite where this parasitic type alien, demon, archon, whatever you want to call it, has got everybody's heart chakra completely blocked off, and they're functioning like demons. Everybody is just out here functioning like demons. Like the most important thing is money over everything, money over love, money over everything, money over money over money over money over. It makes me want to vomit. It makes me sick. All right, what are the messages? Jeez. Where? What are the messages? It's like money over everything. And then you see these same people die as hoarders with all the things they bought, things they haven't even utilized or used. You know, I posted a video of a woman that died, I think, in a house full of all these riches and all these things she had and attained that were not being used or utilized. Why? Because somebody is a master manifestor. Tap into your feminine energy. This was about your mental or physical health. They slept with him or her already. A codependent marriage. All right, something about someone being a master manifestor. Tell me about this master manifestor. Someone's sun, moon, rising, or a cusper. Okay. Clarify this, master. Someone reversed an ending with someone, or someone could have Scorpio in their sun, moon, or rising. Clarify, master manifestor. Okay, somebody failed to attack you, the swords. Someone could be a Taurus, the Hierophant reverse, or someone could be divorced right now because they're aware. Somebody might have divorced somebody they might have thought was a master manifestor. Okay, clarify, master manifestor. Somebody, the Ace of Cups reverse. Somebody is closed emotionally right now. Why is somebody closed emotionally? Why is somebody closed emotionally right now? A Queen of Wands reverse. So okay, so somebody thought somebody was a master manifestor, but in actuality, this was somebody that just sells pussy. There you go. Oh, that's what that is. So somebody is closed emotionally because they're upset because they thought that someone they were dealing with was a master manifestor, but in actuality, it's just somebody that sells pussy. That's it. Or if it's a man, maybe the same thing. I don't know. Child, that's all. That's not a master manifestor. You're not a master manifestor because you sell an ass. What the hell? And they were a bad investment. They clarified they slept with him or her already. This is funny. They can't move the calmer waters now. So this person was having trouble getting their mind right because they were sleeping with somebody that could have maybe had their head going around in circles. They were sleeping and working together with whoever this master manifestor wannabe is. But in actuality, they're just a prostitute and that's it. Nothing more. They had an ego death. Someone was about to be homeless or someone is financially codependent. The Nine of Pentacles reverse can speak to someone that is financially codependent. Somebody, the Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor, someone could be an Aries. Somebody was very financially codependent. The Page of Pentacles reverse. Clarify the Page of Pentacles in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles reverse. This is someone that does crimes and sells pussy. That's it. They have a whole bunch of petty crimes going on. So somebody's mad because they thought they were with a master manifestor, but it's just one of those type energies that this is someone that sells pussy, that might have up to 5 men thinking that 5 married men thinking they have her pregnant, and then she'll collect abortion money from all of them. This is someone that will also have a PPP loan scam going, and then they'll have something going on online where they have a couple of men sending them money. It's almost given the energy of, you know how those men in jail, they got to have some kind of, they got to have something going, like those online scammers. Like you get scammers from other countries that's trying to do these love scams, from Ghana or Nigeria or something like that online. Like, yes, I'm the man of your dreams and I love you. And you might be like texting back and forth with his wife, like, here, talk to her for me. We're going to get some money from this stupid American that thinks that I'm in love with her. That type energy. Or the energy of a man in jail that is in a relationship with 10 lonely women that are all visiting him and sending him care packages and sending money to him, that think that they're going to get married in jail to him. You understand? This is their master manifestor. This is that type energy. This is not a master manifestor. This is just somebody that's just into a whole bunch, too much of everything, that sells pussy on the side. That's it. That's who she is. And she didn't meet the expectations of a master manifestor. This is someone that turned out being financially codependent to this man, who they gave her power to abuse power with you in some kind of a way. And now they're in the Five of Pentacles. You got to be careful who you out here sleeping with. This is a narcissist that was a bad investment, and they want to know if you will forgive them. Why? Somebody needed to learn a lesson about using their intuition. Tap into your feminine energy. Whoever your ex is, they were supposed to develop their right side of the brain, tap into their feminine energy. They were supposed to tap into their higher intuitive function. And they were supposed to, out of all of this, their lesson was to learn how to utilize their intuition and discernment by slowing down, by paying less attention to what's shallow, which would be someone's looks and the physical aspect of how something looks as well. Because sometimes we'll see a person that looks like they have it together, but they really don't. But because of how something looks on the outside, and tapping into the intuition means slowing down, stop looking on the surface of how things look in life, and listen more and pay more attention with your eyes and use your ears and utilize your other senses besides your sexual energy, and looking at something from a shallow perspective. This is how we tap more into our intuition, by using our other senses. So whoever this ex of yours is, their whole lesson here was to learn how to use more discernment and how to use their intuition, in order to get a more accurate understanding of a dynamic and of the truth about a person. And to do that, you need to sometimes zip your pants up. You need to back away from sex and utilize your other God-given senses, like your ears and your eyes. Spend more time listening and discerning. That'll help you tap into your intuitive function and your discernment. This is someone that also can't balance their dark and light energy. Their heart's not big enough. They don't have enough empathy and compassion, because they try to sacrifice you, and they're just trying to avoid a tower. They might have even gotten into a codependent marriage with somebody. The star. What is the star? Clarify the star. Oh, somebody might have Aquarius placement in their chart. Somebody might have made somebody an offer in secret. Or somebody could have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio placement in their chart somewhere, maybe like their moon sign. Okay, somebody might have secretly made somebody an offer to get married, and now they're in a codependent marriage. The 10 of Pentacles. Somebody might have made someone an offer to marry somebody. Using maybe heavy sexual energy to control them. Clarify the devil. Clarify the devil. Or using a sexual addiction against them. Clarify that devil. Capricorn energy. What's the devil? The 5 of Pentacles. So that they would cause somebody to lose everything. And a death. Was somebody, oh, so somebody wanted to take something from this man. Somebody wanted to take all this man's money and then kill him. And get him into a codependent marriage. But by getting him hooked through his lack of control over his sexual energy. So their ultimate goal, whoever this person is, their ultimate goal was to get him hooked through sex, leave him in poverty, and do a death spell and kill him. That was it. That's why we have to be able to control our sexual energy. The Ace of Swords. Wow. She was going to rob this man of all his money. And then she was going to take all his money and then kill him, doing spell work. And now he feels defeated. Oh. And she was able to pull all this off using his weakness. He has some kind of sexual addiction with that devil energy. So because this man can't control his sexual energy, that is a tether. That's something that can be manipulated. You see, when any aspect of your character is not mastered, that's how the enemy will attack you. So if you have a sexual addiction, then that's what they're going to use to attack you, your sexual addiction. When you don't have control over your sexual energy. Okay. And now somebody can't balance the situation because their relationship ended. Someone is very childish. This woman tried to kill this man to win at all costs. And she's the wounded warrior because now they're not celebrating together anymore. And this is somebody that they were working together with to try to kill you and sacrifice you so they could come up. So now it's a missed opportunity. The Nine of Pentacles. Wow. It's like somebody got what they deserve. Okay. That makes sense. Good. At least this person can see what it feels like now to be backstabbed and betrayed by somebody that you think love you. Ciao. So he was going to sacrifice you and become rich and be with some young woman, and that young woman was going to sacrifice him. Once you were sacrificed and they got rich, she was going to take all the money and sacrifice him, and he's finding out. Good for his ass. He needed that. But he wants to know right now if you'll forgive him. Ciao. Final message. That is crazy, but that's life. That is life. This man is around you, whoever you are, watching you, because the Seven of Pentacles that kept coming out. He's been keeping tabs on you. He could be around you physically and you not know it. Okay, final message. All right. Here goes that Queen, King of Pentacle reversed again, taking very quick action once again to do something. Okay, final message. Child, he got a crazy on his hands. Yeah, somebody wants this Ten of Pentacles. Oh, this woman might be on his ass trying to sacrifice him now. I don't know. For the Ten of Pentacles. Final message. Final message. Somebody is working together with someone to try to orchestrate something around your home. Child, ain't nobody worried about these goofy spiritual attacks. These people don't have no power. Somebody. All right. So whoever she is, she's around your home orchestrating spiritual attacks, most likely from a car. Whoever this woman is, she might be orchestrating spiritual attacks against you, still thinking they're going to sacrifice you from a car, doing drive-by spell work or something like that. Who moves to calmer waters about this with this Six of Swords? Clarify the Six of Swords. Somebody that's unhappy that couldn't balance the situation with the Four of Cups and the Two of Pentacles reverse. There's somebody here that's moving on a calmer waters, but she's just still lurking around you. Wow. Yeah, someone might have Leo in their chart. Someone might have Sagittarius in their chart. People are not working with somebody anymore. It's over already. It's too late. They're not going to be able to sacrifice you. But somebody's crazy. And whoever this masculine is, he's keeping tabs on you, but she's keeping tabs on you as well. But everyone's moved to calmer waters except for her. She's still trying to orchestrate something around your community, wherever you live. One final card. And there might be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here I'm picking up on. With the could be a Libra too. I have Pisces, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Libra. These people might be the wounded warrior from doing all the spell work they've been doing. Like they're completely exhausted, burning their energy, trying to do something that's just not justified. There might be someone here, could be a water sign that's about to be homeless. The Nine of Pentacles reversed here. These people could still be making spiritual offers as well. The funny part to me is, ain't it funny, y'all, when these people like spend so long throughout the day and night, like trying to conjure up energy to do spell work with, and they put so much effort in, and they feel like they're doing everything just right and perfectly and preparing this attack against you, and they wasted their entire night or entire day getting ready to spiritually attack you, and then they launch their spiritual attack, and like none of it touches you, and they end up completely exhausted and out of energy, and they wasted a whole day preparing. Bumba clot boombaras. I know, but ain't it funny? It's just so funny when they literally spend hours preparing these spiritual attacks instead of making money. And then after they've done everything, after you've done all you can, you just can. It's funny to me, after they've spent hours preparing a spiritual attack and none of it hit you, and they wasted their whole night or they wasted their whole day, and then they're somewhere recovering, exhausted, and that was about 6 to 8 hours, and they didn't make any money, wasted of their life, and they're exhausted, and they literally have wasted all this time. These are the same energies that'll come to you later on, shaking a cup on a subway, asking you to give them money to feed them. That's why you got to use discernment. That's why you got to use discernment when you out here giving to people. Because sometimes the reason people don't have is because they were using all their time and energy while you were working. Trying to make some money, they were using all their energy to attack another person, to try to find a way to manifest by stealing something from another or sacrificing somebody. And then because they spent all their years in time being a nuisance, now they want you to give them money to help them eat and to help them out or whatever. That's why you better use discernment before you give. Some people are like, oh, I don't care who did what. I'm just going to give to anybody, whatever. I don't. I work too goddamn hard. Hell no. I don't just be willy-nilly giving to any goddamn body. It's no, I don't, and no, I won't. I use my discernment, and only if I feel guided, child. And even then, you want a bottle of water, you better be careful, and you better make sure you're truly guided to give to somebody before you out here giving to some of these people, child. Because I just find it really, really funny when a person wastes their whole entire day or wastes their whole night preparing a spiritual attack for you, and then the attack don't work, and now they're exhausted, they're out of energy, and they're resting until the next attack. And they do this mess until they end up with nothing. I don't feel bad for them at all. They stupid. They absolutely stupid. It's like the grasshopper and the ant. They playing around and being stupid. But I do get my jollies off a little bit on the fact that they spent so much time preparing these spiritual attacks, and then it does nothing. It don't even get up off the ground. That just gets my goat in a good way. That just makes me feel so good, and I laugh so hard because you didn't spend all this time preparing a spiritual attack, and it didn't do nothing. And now you exhausted somewhere, and I'm just still living my life. Child, you gotta love it. Guys, I am QUAN, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Much love to you all. Hopefully I'll be back later on Love of the Highest Vibration. All right, see you guys later. Have a terrific Thursday afternoon.